That was a fail.
Hi guys.
This is story time with Mariana
and Lena.
Here we go.
Lena edition.
If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And because this is our first video together after a whole summer.
After a whole month.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is the story of how Mariana and I became friends.
We hope you like it. Because you better like it.
Story how we met. Tell them how we met.
Okay, so it was in 7th grade when we met. And I met her through this girl. She was best friends with Lena.
At the time.
Let's call her M, okay? So M was in my language arts class, and we were like partners in language arts class because the teachers had the seating chart by last name. And me and her had last names that were, what do you call it? Like,
close to each other.
Yeah. So we were partners in language arts, right? And I was really shy in the 7th grade, so like I didn't talk to her or anything, or like anyone in any of my classes. So like as the year went by, I started talking to her more, and then like I didn't have a lot of friends back then, so like I started talking to M, right? And it was like about halfway through 7th grade year, I started talking. Which half story, guys? So I started talking to M, and we became friends, and then M brought me into her friend group, and Lena happened to be in that friend group. Right?
Well,
never mind. So anyways, let's say I kind of maybe tried to steal M from
She was trying real hard.
Not that hard. From Lena. Because they were best friends. So
since kindergarten.
Yeah. Anyways, and then, so, you know, obviously you started, like...
I didn't really like her. Like, at first I didn't really, I usually get along with people really good when I first meet them. So I thought it was going to be the same thing with her, but, let's just say things didn't really happen that way. Sort of. I saw where things were going, like, a month after she was, like, starting to hang out with us. I saw how she was, like, really, she tried to pull Amanda away from me a lot of the time when her and I would go to places to hang out, and I was seeing that she was taking her away from me and taking her to places at school, and I started not to like her. I disliked her very much.
Disliked?
Yes, I didn't hate you. I strongly disliked her.
Okay.
And it was like, how long was it before we almost got in a fight?
I don't know.
Like almost at the end of the school year, right?
Yeah.
Like a couple months, like May or April.
Probably.
Like in April, May. M and I had 7th period together after lunch, which was PE. We had PE together, so we would always hang out by the girls' locker room, like M, I, and like every single one of us, including her. And one day the bell rang, and
after lunch,
and
we were hanging out together. And then were we arguing?
We weren't arguing. I was with my friend Nessa, and we were walking in front of Mariana and M, and the bell rang, and then I hear her say, "Oh, bye, best friend," and I don't know why, but
she got so mad. You should have seen her face. It was priceless.
I was just like...
She turned around to look at me, and she stared me down. Literally, she looked like she was about to attack me.
This was me. After I heard the, "Bye, best friend."
I didn't say it like that.
Bye, best friend. Okay, in my head, this is how she sounded. "Bye, best friend." And this is me. What did you just call her?
And then I said, best friend. Like, all cocky and everything, because I knew I had made her mad.
And let's just say I sort of went up to her and sort of almost started a fight with her. Almost.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, if M hadn't stopped you.
If M hadn't stopped me, I would most likely,
He would have slapped me.
I would have punched him.
Feisty little 7th grade self.
And, but that wasn't how we became friends.
That was when we hated each other.
That's when I started to hate her. And I didn't want to see her.
And I didn't like her either because, like, I knew she was M's best friend. So, like, she was, like, my competition, I guess you could say.
And, she would still hang out with us at lunch. I never understood why.
You never stopped me. Well, because I had no friends, so, like, you know.
I didn't know that because I never really bothered talking to her.
No.
I only knew her name because I like talking crap about her with my friends.
I can imagine.
And it wasn't really that much. I wouldn't bring her up that much unless she would piss me off. Because everybody liked her besides me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
They're all out there besides me. But she would constantly, after that little almost fight, she would still be hanging out with us. And going into 8th grade year, we still didn't like each other. When we entered 8th grade?
Yeah. It was like at the beginning.
It was at the beginning of the school year. When she's still hanging out with us, and then she went up to Amanda. Oh my god, how are you? I missed you so much, best friend. Not like happy things, best friends though.
Yeah, I remember that. And you were just on the side, like, still staring me down.
I didn't like her at all. And so, it was like a couple days, like a week before your birthday?
Yeah.
It was like a week before her birthday, and we were eating lunch.
Yeah, we're at the lunch table.
And
What were we talking about?
she's saying something. She was talking to the whole, because by that time everybody already knew her and they all liked her besides me.
Mm.
So she was saying something.
What was I saying?
I don't remember.
I think I was saying something about you, wasn't I? I think I was trying to make you mad or something. I don't remember.
I don't really remember. I just remember she was saying something, and then like I stopped her midway, and I was just like, you know what, Mariana? Nobody here cares what you have to say, so why don't you just, I don't know what the heck I said. But I do remember saying that nobody cared about what she said. And at that point, she looked at me, and did you say something after I said that?
I don't remember.
I don't know what she was gonna. I don't know if she said something or she didn't, but she.
But like she said it in like this really mean way. Like just imagine her like saying something in like a really mean way, and like she was like. She hated me at this point, so if she said anything to me, she would say it in a mean way, right? And then so she said something, then like I don't even remember what she said.
I said something about something that nobody cared about what she had to say and why she was still hanging out with us.
Yeah, something like that.
And like along those lines. And I don't know what she was saying, but apparently it got to her because she stood up from the lunch table and she was grabbing her lunch and she had tears in her eyes.
I wasn't crying, but like my eyes were watering.
Yeah, she had tears in her eyes, and then one of our friends, she was like, "You're so mean." She was like, "You're gonna make her cry," and I have this thing where even if I don't even like the people, I don't want to. I hate seeing people down or sad or depressed or
Sad.
Or sad or wanting to cry. It's just something about
then
me.
She felt guilty, and then she went up to me.
I didn't go up to her. I just said it in front of everybody, and I was like, fine. Like, as if I was, like, the person that was controlling her life. I was like, fine, you can stay. I'll give you one more chance. Like, as if she was the one doing something wrong to me. And, then we started just a little conversation before I went back to ignoring her. And, I gave her $5 for her,
for my birthday.
Her birthday present.
I was like, wow, she likes me now.
We were getting there. We were slowly
we're still like kind of like acquaintances, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
We didn't hate each other anymore, but
we didn't like each other either.
mm-hmm.
It was just as the trying to get along.
Yeah, and then I think after that we just like there wasn't tension between us anymore, so we kind of started talking, and then one day we just like talked. Like, we literally left the cafeteria and we were just talking to each other, remember?
Yeah.
And that's just how we became friends.
Not your typical, oh, I met her and then we talked and then eventually we became friends.
So that's also why we don't know a lot of stuff about each other. And that's just why, if you watch our best friend tag,
you'd know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how we became friends.
Yeah.
So if you ever like keep seeing throughout the videos that I don't know much stuff about her, it's because I was the one that hated her and didn't really get to listen to all the stuff she would tell all the of our other friends.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much just, oh, you hear that? So, do you hear something? No, don't.
Mm-hmm. So that's our story. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. This is our first video, you guys. What was that for?
For being a meanie.
I'm a meanie.
I'm a meanie.
We know that. The internet knows that now.
Hopefully my parents don't.
Wait, you're posting this on your... Wait.
Mariana and Lena.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, you guys should comment down below what videos you guys want us to do together. Did we do an outro?
I do my outros. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to see our videos, which will most likely be weekly. One week it's me and the next day it's hers. But this week my video was late, so I apologize. But I knew we were gonna hang out, so I saw no point in waiting.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed this video, and Mariana and Lena out.